Coming up now, for all you food scrubbers, we are flying over to Singapore to find amazing food. Join us discovering Singapore's famous hawker centers. It's gonna get tasty, spicy, and beautiful. Guys, we are 3 days in Singapore. We don't have much time. Let's go, let's explore.
When I wake up, what do there? Is this even real? Only thing that kept my heart beating. Don't listen, these songs wide awake. Only come out at night, but we're still looking for a sign. When I wake up, I can't help but to wonder.
Now we are standing in the bustling center of Chinatown in Singapore for some culinary adventure. Here we can find a great variety of local food. There's also the Chinatown Complex Food Center, one of the largest in the world with unbelievable 260 vendors inside. But that is currently under construction. So we are heading to another really nice place. Guys, we are already at our first destination, Maxwell Food Center. We get the Michelin Star awarded Hainanese Rice Tian-Tian here. Let's check it out. So we got our chicken rice. We waited around 20 minutes there, but finally we got it, yeah? Everyone wants this chicken rice, it's so famous. Okay guys, look at this. So they cook it for around 40 minutes, they cook the chicken. After that they directly put it into ice cold water, so they get a slimy thin layer of skin. After they cook the chicken, they use the broth to cook the rice. That gives the rice a really aromatic taste. Let's just try it. Wow, that tastes aromatic. You can taste the ingwer a little bit, and you have the Brussels. Perfect. The chicken is good. It just cooked perfectly. It's not really dry, it's still juicy. You have this special layer on top because of the cold water. Perfect. We also get some spicy sauce. So we ordered the medium-sized chicken, and that's $5 for one portion. The cheapest one, the small one, would be $3.50. Wow, just a perfect match. It's spicy, it's sour, it's a complete good match. So it's worth it to wait 20 minutes for this. After this great meal, we are traveling down to the 160 years old Botanic Garden of Singapore. This is one of the worldwide only 3 botanic gardens that are honored by the UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. It's also known as Asia's top park attraction since 2013. More than 10,000 species of flora is spread over its 82 hectares area. There is even a symphony stage, and we were so lucky to listen to a fantastic orchestra for free. In the middle of the Botanic Garden, we found the National Orchid Garden, which is worldwide at the forefront of the orchid studies and a pioneer in the cultivation of hybrids. In the park are so many great backgrounds for pictures, and after taking photographs for more than 3 hours, I really need a refreshment. I love it. Always in Singapore, for a little refreshment, I get some ice cream on the street from the uncle over there. It's $1.50 for one of this ice cream in a bread. It's a crazy idea, but I really love it. Ice cream in a bread. So this time I choose mango, but you also have chocolate, you have strawberry, you have stracciatella, and also durian. Okay. Wow, that's really hard. That's a good refreshment. Wow, that was a long day. We are almost back to the hotel, but at first we want to have a dinner. Today we have a dinner which is actually a breakfast dish from southern India. This is Masala Dosa, or also Masala Tosai. Tosai and dosa is the same name. So we get this, and it's a really thin crust, and if you open it, there is a masala in there. Masala is potato. So we open it. You see we get this potato mash in there. Potatoes in here, some onions, some other things like peas, small peas. So okay, let's try it, guys. So with the masala dosa, normally you get all the sauces already on your plate, but we get the sauces all here. This is our sauce stock. So we have a lot of sauces here, look at this. Wow. This is a yogurt based sauce. This is a spicy sambal, more or less. And we get this one with some vegetables in there. Let's directly try it, guys. Wow. Wow. So flavorful. We get the potato taste, but the potato taste is not really strong because it's covered with all the other spices they use. Indian kitchen, I love it. We mix all the sauces in here. So we have this and the one from the peas. This seems flavorful. Wow. You have it spicy, you have it a bit sour. Wow, and now it's spicy. Let's have another try. Wow, this really can make you full for half a day. It's a really rich breakfast. That's a dish I really love to eat when I go to Singapore or Kuala Lumpur, because both of the cities are so mixed with cultures and have many Indian centers, so you get everywhere Indian food on the street. And this one is today $4 for masala dosa. Wow, worth it. We wake up early so we can find some more tasty food today. Let's head to a hawker center to find a proper traditional Singapore breakfast meal. I really wanted to know what is it all about this traditional Singapore breakfast. It's called kaya toast. You find it everywhere in the MRT and everywhere, or in front of the MRT they sell kaya toast. What is it about? It looks like toast. When we open it, we see there is a bit kaya in it and a lot of butter. So it looks really rich. Let's just try it. Wow, that's rich with the butter. There's so much butter in it. It's more butter than I put on my bread in Germany. So the traditional way of eating this is also with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. So I had to take one. But I was also reading that the traditional way of eating it is with an egg, and you dip it in the egg with a half-boiled egg. But they didn't want to sell me an egg. They have a lot of eggs there, but they said no egg for kaya toast. So I'm a bit confused. So maybe it's wrong what I was reading. So my conclusion is, in the end, it is honestly just a bread with butter and kaya. As simple as that, but still a good breakfast. Of course, if you visit Singapore, you have to visit the Orchard Road. It's a main shopping district in the town. But we got really fast hungry, so we needed some food. Today from some locals we got recommendations for some kway teow noodle with beef. So we went out 5 stations out of the city. We are not in the tourist area anymore. And here we are. We found the place that people are queuing. Let's try it. So normally in a hawker center you buy your food at one place and you get the drinks at another place. They sell beer and tea and everything what you need. Finally we got our kway teow. We waited around 15 minutes earlier. So let's just directly check what we get here. We get some kway teow, homemade kway teow, some beef, we get some bean sprouts and a lot of broth. These noodles are really soft. You get this really meaty taste from the broth. They cooked it really long with the bone. The meat is also really tender. It's perfect. We get some onions here as a side dish. I'm not so sure what we do with it. I would just put it into my noodles. I think it's pickled or something. And we get this. I guess it's chili. Let me try. Wow, that's spicy. So I think it's chili, but with a bit of beef stock. We mix it in. Okay, let's try. How does it taste now? Wow, a perfect match. A good spicy sauce and the onions, perfect match. And if you look around us, we don't have other foreigners here. It don't look like a tourist place. It's full with locals here. Wow. So this one costs $4. You also have the choice of a dish for $5. I guess there's just more meat in there. Okay, let's eat. That was a great meal. Now we are heading down to Kampong Glam, which is a Malay Muslim area of Singapore. One of the famous roads here is the Haji line, with its many independent fashion boutiques and Middle Eastern cafes. During the colony's early history, under the Raffles Plan of 1822, the settlement was divided according to different ethnic groups. Kampong Glam was designated for the Sultan and his household, as well as the Malay and Arab communities, many of whom were merchants. Thanks to a history as a meaningful Muslim business hub, Singapore has some incredible beautiful mosques. But the most famous one is the Sultan Mosque, which were built of course by the Sultan. Since 1975, it's a national monument of Singapore. After a stroll in Chinatown, we are finally back at the hawker center, Maxwell Center, where we yesterday eat the Hainanese Chicken Rice Tian-Tian. We found again a Michelin Star awarded hawker stall, which we directly want to try. You see it behind me, they sell popiah, rujak and also chuckle. Okay, we got the rujak Singapore and the popiah over here. This looks really nutty. So I really don't know what they gave us here. So let's just directly try it. Wow, that's crispy. That's really nutty. It's similar to a satay sauce in Indonesia. Wow, that's really filling up the mouth. It's really rich. We have some cucumber in here, but the taste is really rich because of the nut. You can see we get a lot of nut here. I think it is in some kind of soya sauce here and also with bean sprout. Oh. That's delicious. If you like Indonesian food like satay ayam or also gado-gado with a sauce kacang on it, with a peanut sauce on it, you will love this. You can also taste the fish sauce a bit. It tastes like fish sauce in here. I guess it's a mixture of soya sauce, fish sauce and a lot of nuts. Let's go over to the popiah. I had a popiah before in Bogor, Indonesia. The popiah there was a lot bigger and with pork. Here it seems like we just get vegetables in here, we get egg in here and some kind of noodle. We don't get any kind of sauce with this. Wow. I'm not so sure what taste this is. It tastes also like there are nuts in there. We have the egg, but it's also really filling. And this one is quite cheap. We pay for both of it, we pay $5. So I think it's worth it for a snack. Ah yeah, you can see the nuts in there also. So I think both the snacks make really full because of the nuts. So that was my adventure, 3 days Singapore. Actually I wanted to eat much more here in Singapore, but the portions here are much bigger as the ones in Indonesia. So we have to head back to the airport. Our plane is leaving again. Let's see what adventure is coming next. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up below and don't forget to subscribe down below on the left side. Click the red button. See you guys.